Beat Making Basics.
What's going on YouTube? Beat Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe as well as give me a thumbs up because we're coming back to back with bangers. Now today's video, we're going to be making a boom bap / lo-fi beat in 5 easy steps. Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to make these type of beats in 5 simple steps right here in Logic Pro 10. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and start off with a sample. All right, so we're going to create a software instrument track, and under instrument, we're going to go to quick sampler. All right, midway down, stereo, and push create here. Now, this is the quick sampler. You could pretty much drag and drop sounds from anywhere. We have Splice, we have Beat Making Basics. You have a lot of different options, but we're going to talk about using some sounds right here in our Apple loop. So if you click on this loop at the top, it's going to pull up all the different sounds here. Now, the cool thing about this is you can search all of these sounds, about 15,000 or 3 to 15,000 sounds right here by these just different descriptors. So let's look at genre, and we can go to jazz and we can find some dope stuff right here. We're just going to take something and drag it on in here and see what we can come up with. You can actually go by key and a whole lot of other stuff as well. Let's check it out. So I like this. This is pretty solid. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and click on follow tempo, and that's going to pretty much match it up with this BPM. And so what I'll do is this, go ahead and lay this down. So I'm just going to push Command K for musical typing. And we're going to go ahead and push R to record. Perfect. So that's step 1, is to go ahead and find the sample. Now, step 2 is very simple. After you find the sample, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and manipulate this some way, shape, form, or fashion. One of the simplest ways to manipulate this is going to actually be to click on your inspector window, which is here. Is this top part is I, and you just go ahead and add some type of effects to this. You can start with maybe your EQ. You could take out some of the highs, give it like a muddy vibe. You can also come over here and download this plugin by Isotope called Vinyl. It should be free. If it's not, I'm pretty sure it's going to be super cheap. Maybe take out some of this dust and stuff like that, but this has this dope warp option that you can use, and you can click some of these other options here depending on how you want it to sound. Bet. So now that we have a little bit of changes to this sample, okay, we did the first 2 steps. The next thing you want to do is just add something basic to this sample to bring it to more life. Okay, so you have first step, find a sample. Second step, you want to manipulate the sample some way, shape, form, or fashion, usually by effects. And the third thing is you want to add some other type of element to make this sound a whole lot better. So one thing I can think to do is actually come over here. We're going to create another software instrument track and also use the quick sampler. And I'm actually going to find something that would complement this. Now we know this is in D minor. And so this is simple. I can come over here to the key and click on that, and all my D minor stuff is going to be right here. So say if I want like some type of guitar to go with it or whatever, I can pair it up with D minor stuff. So let's just see what we can come up with. And it will also help to go ahead and push play and have this on a loop so you can see if whatever you're adding is going to make sense. So it's a little clashy slightly, but I think with EQing this could actually work very well. So I'm gonna drag this right in here to the sampler, and let's just listen to this real quick. All right, bet. So it's good. Let's go ahead and again turn on this follow tempo, and let's lay this down. So we have that there. So we have the first step, which is to find the sample. Second step, manipulate the sample. Third step, we're going to add something to be like an accent piece or to add to what we have here, which is what we had with this. And then the fourth step is going to be to add a bass line, okay? So you can actually find a bass line here, or you can actually play a bass line. What we're going to do is actually play a bass line. We're pretty much going to be done with this loops right here. And I'm going to name this stuff too. So I have piano loop, and then I have piano loop. We'll say B and A, or A and B. All right, so let's go ahead and add a bass line here. We're going to go with software instrument track. And instead of under instrument, we're going to go with quick sampler. Instead, we're going to do a default patch. The reason why I'm not doing like Alchemy or whatever is because a lot of the default sounds actually sound a little bit more live than some of the stuff in Alchemy. Alchemy is more like synth bass. And so let's go ahead and find like this bass right here. So let's check it out. So I played the wrong notes. Let's do that one more time. All right, cool. So what we'll do is turn some of this down too, just so we make sure we can know that our bass is on point. Let's listen to it now. So it's pretty solid. Let me we'll quantize it, and I'm gonna move some of these notes around just a little bit. All right, cool. Still want to have it like a natural feel to it. Now, after you have your bass, all right, we're on the fourth step here. Now the fifth step is gonna be simple. We're gonna add our drums. All right, so to add drums, we could do one or two things. I can use this quick sampler, which is what I love to use. And we can use samples that we've already saved in here. So for instance, in this quick sampler, once you drag and drop any sound in here, you can actually go to factory default and save as right here, and all of your saved stuff will pull up right here. So, you know, I mean, I could go here and look for some new sounds, but I already have some here. So what I'll do is I'm just going to go to some of these lo-fi type of instrument sounds. Okay, you can find any of these drum sounds from places like a Splice, other producer sites. You can actually go to beatmakingbasics.com. We have kicks that you can get there. There's a lot of different ways you can find these sounds, but I'm going to use this lo-fi. Let's do a snare. Yeah, let's start with a snare. And I kept that snare simple. I could have done a whole lot more to it, but we're going to keep this simple. I'm just going to push Command D, double it, and then I'm going to come in here and just change this out. Let's do like this kick. So I'm going to do something like that. And actually, I don't know, this is not sounding like too much like like a boom bap beat. So I had to change up what I was doing on this. Okay, we're gonna quantize this like that. Join this together. And then basically we could tie this all in by putting like that lo-fi, vinyl effect on a lot of this stuff. So with these drums being like more so like like lo-fi sounds, I can pretty much just take this piano sample now and throw this vinyl on it. Y'all, so that's pretty much 5 steps in order to make a hard like lo-fi boom bap type beat in Logic Pro 10. Make sure that you go ahead and get subscribed to the channel. Also make sure that you go to my site beatmakingbasics.com. We got tons of resources there for you to learn and grow as a producer, especially if you're just getting started, because we teach the basics here and help you to understand those so you can go to the next level. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. See you in the next video. We're out.